What are some interesting or fun Christmas traditions you follow? Christmas pickle. Bagels from the Jewish deli, because no one else is open on Christmas. Our family make bonbons for each other. We carefully take apart nice store-bought bonbons and add tiny trinkets or presents for everyone else. Also, my mum and I soak the fruits for our fruit cake in spirits for months beforehand so the Christmas cake slaps hard. Cutthroat Santa. Every Christmas Eve, excluding this year, we always have our family over. We always play this game called Cutthroat Santa. Everyone buys one item, wraps it, and leaves it in the center of the table. When the time comes to play, everyone draws numbers out of a hat to decide turn order. In order, each person either takes a gift from the center, or from someone else. If they choose to steal, then the person they stole from has the same decisions, either take from the center or someone else. You can't steal a gift from someone who's been stolen from in the same turn. Sometimes we even throw in some extra flair, like unwrapping a gift once you receive it, and one year someone made a list full of actions chosen by dice roll. For example, take someone else's gift, unwrap your gift, take a second gift. It's hilarious every time it happens. Sometimes we also play another game that we don't really have a name for. Someone, usually my mother, wraps a single gift in as many layers of wrapping as they can. Once the game starts, someone puts on a hat and mittens, and starts unwrapping the gift. Meanwhile, going around the circle, everyone rolls a die. If somebody rolls a 6 at any point, they have to start unwrapping the gift. However, they also have to put on the hat and mittens before doing so. Whoever unwraps the gift fully keeps it. It's incredibly hectic every time you play, and people keep shouting 6 every time someone rolls 1. One year, we somehow made the gift _2_ hard to open, and we had to pause the game and cut the ropes and the duct tape sealing the gift before continuing. I'm sure both of these games have been mentioned before, and that this post is way too long, but I just wanted to share these traditions. I enjoyed reading this thread. We do not have many traditions passed down from our families, but I think they are quite important. So I am raising a young family of 3 kids now. Appreciate all the ideas. Right now we have this. Kids wake up really way too early. Always have. Oldest is 6 and is always before 630 am, baby often by 530. House is cold PC, we do not run heat at night. While waiting for it to warm some, we snuggle under the heated blanket and watch the Yule log on the TV. Simple, but it's been a really nice way to deal with tired mom syndrome. Getting all dressed up to sit in the living room. I'm from the Czech Republic, and we have a tradition to put carps in our bathtub before we eat them on the 24th. Christmas for me is on the 24th. We usually buy them on the 22nd or 21st of December. My mom would fill our stockings with oranges every year. For the past 10 years I wrap one of my son's gifts into an unusual shape. I wrapped a snowboard in the shape of a crucifix, a watch in the shape and design of an eyeball, a lakeside resort trip inside a wrapped water balloon. It started as a way to disguise the gift inside from being guessed, but has grown into just a funny tradition. 2 days of Christmas, since that's tradition in the Netherlands, where we're from. My family has / a cookie night, damn you COVID. Basically we would go over to my aunt and uncle's house and make a fuck ton of cookies. Every year, I make my mom a teddy bear from Santa. Likewise, my parents still do the Santa thing for me. Less than 3. On Christmas morning, we sleep in as much as we can, and no one so much as glances into the living room until everyone's ready to walk out together. Once we've had our coffee and started to get into presents, we have a 2 or 3 p.m. breakfast of cheese fondue with smokies and sourdough bread. After the presents are opened, it's usually nap time. Smile. My favorite Christmas tradition is either frosting cookies or making some Christmas candy. In Sweden, every Christmas Eve, which is when we celebrate Christmas, they broadcast a Disney Christmas special called From All of Us to All of You. It came out in the 50s and they still broadcast it every year to this day, and it even gets updated every year to have ads for the recent Disney movies. I don't know how it became a tradition, but we watch it every year, and so do most Swedes, as far as I know. We wake up, have coffee, open gifts while we watch A Christmas Story. Then have breakfast. My grandparents are Catholic, so they can't eat meat on Christmas Eve. One year something happened to the fish my mom was making, so my grandparents stopped at Long John Silver's fast food joint, and got fish from there. So my mom had all of these beautiful sides and used our nice dishes, and we had Long John Silver's with it. Now every Christmas Eve she makes beautiful homemade sides and we bring Long John Silver's. Deleted. My family will address some presents as from celebrities, fictional characters, etc. It makes it fun to guess what it is. One year, my grandma gave my dad a bathrobe from Hugh Hefner. This year I'm giving my sister a They Might Be Giants CD from Particle Man, stuff like that. There's also some traditions about what people get, like we all get a trashy magazine in our stocking to read during the day, and my grandma always gets my dad a jar of those Bits and Bytes stuff. My sister and I will pick stuff out for ourselves, and the other one will get it for us for Christmas. So, this year I know I'm getting the soundtrack to Twin Peaks on CD and DVDs of Say Anything and Rushmore. As for Christmas movies, we always watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation on Christmas Eve, and 200 Cigarettes on New Year's Eve. When I was a kid, every December my parents would take my brother and I to pick out our own Christmas tree ornaments, one each. We'd write our initials on the bottom along with the year, and every year we'd put up our ornaments on the tree. By the time we were ready to move out of their house, we had years of ornaments we'd chosen throughout our lives that far. Our parents gave us all the ornaments we chose upon us moving out so that we'd have ornaments for our own Christmas trees at our new homes. I've kept this tradition going, and I got my husband started on it when we began dating. It's amazing the memories they bring up. We definitely plan to continue this if we ever have kids of our own. Watching cheesy horror holiday/Christmas movies. Since my mother was a child, she's in her 60s now, her family would play a game we all call Christmas Eve Gift. You can start at 1 minute past midnight and play all day until 11:59 on Christmas Eve night. You call your family, who is on high alert or sleeping, and the first person to say Christmas Eve gift is the winner, and the other person owes them a gift. And the gifts are always gag gifts. My mom said her grandmother gave her a used broken brow one year. You spend your whole day answering the phone screaming the phrase only to have to explain to your friends, co-workers or telemarketers what you were saying and why. It is much less fun now with caller ID, but if you call during sleeping hours you are likely to catch people off guard. And no one mentions it so they can be the first one to get everyone. I tell you, I am getting anxiety already thinking one of my 40-plus-year-old brothers is going to try and get me.